I hope you got your tickets. I hope Santa's going to leave tickets under someone's tree because Kwanzaa or Hanukkah. I mean, it doesn't matter what you celebrate, but you should be celebrating wrestling come January 4th at the Mid-Hudson Civic Center because it's not only going to be a night of history making, it's going to be a night of awesomeness. Awesome Championship Wrestling is coming back to the MJN Center in Poughkeepsie, guys. January 4th, be there. You know, we've been talking about matches the past few times, past few weeks, past few days. It seems like a long time. But one of the biggest matches I think that's going to be happening here is going to be for the prestigious NWA World Heavyweight Championship. We're going to have Tommy Dreamer versus Thom Latimer, the current NWA World Heavyweight Champion. You know, this epic clash is going to kick off 2025 in a big way, blending tradition and extreme as two icons of the wrestling world battle for the legendary NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Jonathan, have I said it as many times as I should that it's, you know, this is one of the titles growing up as a kid that, like, there was the NWA title, and then there was the, you know, the WWE champion. Like, this is one of the championships that have been around. Yes, it went away for a little bit, but it's been back ever since. NWA, Billy Corgan put him back on the map. This is it, man. This is their chance to see history in the making this night, where Tommy Dreamer is going to have a shot at the NWA championship with Thom Latimer.
Yeah, I mean, not since the days of Orville Brown, the inaugural NWA champion, have we seen something like this. Tommy Dreamer, as you are well aware, House of Hardcore, live, Poughkeepsie, New York. Like, this is Tommy's hometown. Yeah. There's no getting around it. And I've been to a lot of wrestling shows. I've been to WrestleManias. I've been to, you know, just crazy Ring of Honor. I've been to TNA. I've been to, like, Tommy Dreamer gets as loud of a pop in Poughkeepsie as anybody else on a great day. Yeah. That's going to play a factor in seeing Thom Latimer for the NWA Championship. You talked about the lineage, the history. This is a Ric Flair title. Yeah. This is a Dusty Rhodes title. This is crazy. And to see it actually before my eyes in Poughkeepsie, like, it's something that I did not have on my bingo card. Even though it's early in 2025, it's not something that I thought. And this match isn't going to be a high-flying spectacle. This match isn't going to be a mat classic. This isn't going to be anything more than just a hard-hitting match. Yeah. And if that is your cup of tea, you know, this card up and down has a little bit of everything. But this is where the men get separated from the boys, this match right here. And I'm going to tell you right now, it could go either way. It really could.
Yeah. And once again, you know, for the NWA to come up here to Poughkeepsie, this is the second NWA championship match of the night. You know, it's the prestige of this title, having a title match in Poughkeepsie. Once again, there hasn't been an NWA title. Fact check me. Find it. I looked. I couldn't find it. I asked people. We couldn't find it of the NWA title being defended in Poughkeepsie ever. So, you know, going back to, like, the days of the territories where NWA had, like, a territory and WWE and whatever, you know, Mid-South, whatever. Everybody had territories. It's almost like if the NWA starts, you know, coming up here with awesome championship wrestling, we could see, like, your Forbidden Door. I love seeing companies work together. Yeah. You know, like this, where we're going to see pretty much TNA, NWA, and ACW working together in one night for the fans, man. I don't know if you're a fan, it's a win-win, right? Yeah. There's nobody losing here.
No, and that's the thing. You know, it's been talked to death about, like, the tribalism and whatever. But I think the big thing is that this night has something for everyone, and ACW is bringing wrestling back to Poughkeepsie. And, you know, this actual event, you know, I'm seeing the poster. I'm seeing the who's going to be there, and it is a who's who. It's not, you know, there's not somebody on there that you're like, I don't, you know, I've never heard of that person before. No. These are all big names, but, you know, again, the fact that you've got NWA talent, the fact that you have TNA talent, like, this is pretty unheard of. And I'm thinking again that Thom Latimer has to, as he's preparing for this match, you know, it may be easy to look past Tommy. In Poughkeepsie, there's no looking past Tommy Dreamer. And
especially with that energy from the crowd.
In that MJN Civic Center, there's really, like, it's like he's going to step out of his car and walk into his house. Yep. And I think that's going to be I don't know how Thom is going to be able to deal with that.
And that's got to mess with your mind too. Is as I would say, the non-favorite in this match, Thom Latimer, walking into Poughkeepsie is not the favorite probably, because you walk into that place, that's got to do some mental stuff to you to where everybody's just booing you, right? Like nobody wants, like whether he's a face or a heel, I'm telling you, when you walk in Poughkeepsie going against the guys in this guy's house, you're the heel already, right?
Yeah.
The fans are going to be against you. So I think that's got to play with his mind a little bit going in there to where just nobody's with him. I mean, being one of the prestigious champions in all pro wrestling for the NWA, walking in here and being one of the hated guys of the night, maybe? I don't know. It's got to play something with your head.
Yeah, and I mean, I think it can't be understated. We're talking ACW, and we're also talking ECW. We're talking Tommy Dreamer. We know that, there is a rich history in Poughkeepsie of ECW, and that sort of style, that may not be something that Tom's used to. Tom's, NWA, that's not necessarily your hardcore base. And, I think he's going to have, he better pack a lunch that day, because it's going to be pretty tough for him to walk out of Poughkeepsie the same way he walked into Poughkeepsie.
Well, you did talk about ECW and Extreme. This is going to be just a regular heavyweight championship match too. So it's not an extreme match. So maybe there's a little bit of a disadvantage to Tommy in that, to where you can't use any canes or tables or whatnot. Okay, but you still got that brute force of him. So, I mean, it's anybody's match. Another match in here where I'm looking at it and I don't know who's going to win.
Yeah.
It's one of those things to where
I hear what you're saying, but I have to say that even if the conditions don't necessarily favor Tommy, I do have to say Tommy's probably forgotten more about wrestling than Tom will ever know. And I think that that knowledge base and that history with the wrestling business is what's going to put Tommy, and you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I think it's Tommy over Tom on January 4th. That's my prediction.
Actually, I saw recently too, Rob Van Dam commented on when this post went up on ACW's Instagram about, Tommy to be careful in this match. Tom does look like a threat for Tommy during this match. Not to age anybody, Tommy Dreamer is a legend, but also we talked about first time matches on this card. Could this be a last time match? I mean, with Dreamer, could this be the last time he might be able to fight for this championship to win it and bring it home? Win it in his backyard, pretty much, to become the new NWA champion. I mean, I don't want to date anybody or say anything like that, but at the same time, could this be the last time we see Tommy Dreamer fighting for this? And if it's going to be the last time, you know what that means? It means it's history in the making, Jonathan, and why would you want to miss this?
Yeah, absolutely. Get your tickets right now. They're flying off the shelf, and I think that this match, again, we're talking about history. I want to talk real quick. I'm not looking past Thom Latimer. I'm just saying, that he's got an uphill battle with Tommy Dreamer. And obviously, like, if you think about the NWA and you think about its history, Thom Latimer defeated EC3, somebody that we all know well. And he's one of the big names in professional wrestling. And all it takes is 3 seconds. We all know that. So I think that if you haven't bought your tickets yet, if you're looking for a sign, this right here is your sign. Go out, buy your tickets, buy tickets for your friends, your family, and meet us on January 4th and sit beside us and watch this match and watch history in the making.
That's right. And hey, this is ACW.com. Get your tickets. Get your meet and greet tickets. You can meet Thom Latimer. You can get a picture with the NWA title for the last time, maybe before Tommy wins it. You don't know who's going to win, guys. I can't wait for it. And once again, Tommy could be walking out as the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And where did it happen? Right here in Poughkeepsie at the MJN Center. Don't miss it, guys. I mean, any marks out there? Come on. Get your tickets, man. This is it. Not only are we going to Poughkeepsie on January 4th for ACW, but guys, if you're interested in doing your own podcast out there and you don't have the means, or you don't have the equipment to do it at home, check out beaconpodcasting.io. Sal at Beacon Podcasting has helped us kind of resurrect ourselves from the dead, if you will, going from audio coming to video. So this has been a dream for us to do what we're doing today. So guys, I can't encourage you enough. If you want your own podcast, just not maybe another wrestling podcast, but another kind of a podcast, come to Beacon Podcasting right off of 84, right next to the Beacon train station. It's a win-win.
It's beautiful in Beacon, and it's wonderful. Sal at Beacon Podcast, he's a pro. He's the best there is.
Beaconpodcasting.io. We'll see you on January 4th.